Hello everyone, how are you? Well, guys, I am looking for, or we are looking for, 5 to 6 lakh students are looking for modification link for RRC Group D. And the negligence RRC is showing towards students is horrible, intolerable, and unethical. I personally feel. Why this kind of negligence? Why? This is a question everyone must ask to RRC. Since long time they are preparing for it, and just because of photo and signature. And one very interesting thing is that despite of uploaded a right photo, you are debarring the students from examination, and a country where the scarcity of job is at the peak. Horrible. This is horrible. So I would like to request to higher authorities as please give a darn about it. Even the railway minister, that is Piyush Goyal, has to take a strong action towards it, where his concern towards the student, why he is not interfering in between. I mean, without his approval nothing is going to happen, right? So there, why he is, I think till date, till time, even better to say, Piyush Goyal is totally numb. I don't know why this is horrible, man. I mean, you can't expect this kind of things from a person who is at a post where he has to govern a railway. A railway is not a small corporation or a small industry or a small, authority. So RRC has to concern. RRC has show some merciness towards students and provide us modification link. We just want modification. We don't want, like, we just select us without giving any papers, CBT1, CBT physical, this or the whatever the things associated with. We are just looking for the modification link so that we can modify it. It's as simple. So what is the big deal in it? I'm not getting it. So this is something what I want to convey to railway higher authorities. If any higher authority of railway is watching this video, please try to understand this. This job is not just a job for many students. This is something what their future is depend on this. I mean, since long time they are preparing for this, and they are eagerly waiting for the admit card, and they before admit card they came across the situation where they are about to not to allow to enter in examination, or because the form has been rejected by the RRC. So this is very unfair, I will say. This is something what very painful for any person. Like, this is something what you are waiting for something, and when the result time came, the thing, like, you are not allowed to get that thing. How do you feel? How do you going to feel? If you will put yourself in this position, then only you can understand how any person can feel, or what sorts of the pain, the afraid, the thing he come across. Unless we not experience the thing, we can't associate ourselves with this kind of thing. This is something what very important to understand, and this is something what a very practical thing. As like, if I am not suffered from a disease which is so severe or very critical for others, I can say, okay, this is just a disease. Okay, you are going to fit, or you are going to be cured very soon. But Suppose a person who is at the last stage of the cancer, and I'm just saying, hey, you are going to find very soon. This is something what showing my negligence or lack of awareness towards this. So this is something what RRC is also doing the same. He is not understanding the problem properly, that this is not just a job or more than job. If you are doing anything since long time, so you, of course, you just wait to be a part of it, and you are not allow us to become a part of it. This is something what very sad for any person, yeah? So I would like to request to higher authorities or railway ministers to take it very seriously, try to understand the problem, and please avoid the negligence showing by the railway authorities. This is not right. This is not right for the life of any student, right? So we are very hurtful these days, this is something what not right. I mean, this is unethical. Yeah, this is, if you will just provide a modification link, this is going to be so handy for the many students. You can't even imagine the happiness you are going to get after this. I'm not just saying in the perspective of like, okay, this is not a movie or this or that. I understand, but just because of photo and signature, I don't think so to debar any student is right. Yeah, I personally feel this is not right. One chance is very important. As like railway is saying that we have already provided one chance, that was not the chance. The railway has not provided the modification link. He just asked for the what source of your form has been rejected, for what reason, right? So we have mentioned, we just tried to explain it, but despite of this, our form is still rejected, and this is something what not right as far as any genuine candidate is concerned. They are becoming hopeless these days, and they are like in they're in they're suffering a lot. I mean, this is something, they're suffering mentally. So you can't see, mental trauma is much severe than physical trauma. You can't feel it as long as you are not suffering to the same problem. Physical things we can see and associate ourselves, but the mental trauma any person go through is very difficult for another person to understand, as long as you're not very emotional person, or you're not associated with them. You understand that person, right? I hope I conveyed my point very clearly. So even after watching this video, you are not responding or giving modification links, so what to say, I don't know. Okay, have a great day.